Good morning, everyone. It is March the 19th, and today I'm going to talk a little bit more about retirement. If you're watching my channel, if you followed along, you know that this is about being in your 50s or so and getting ready for retirement, and you don't have a big 401k or savings. One of the things that I've been thinking a lot about is vacation. So today I'm going to talk about can you take a vacation getting ready for retirement. All right, let's get into this. Now, for some background, when I was younger, the jobs that I had, I didn't really take vacations. I worked, 50, 60 hours a week, and I had enough energy. I'd go out on the weekends, do things, travel, that kind of stuff, come back and start over on the beginning of the week. And so the jobs that I had really didn't give me vacation time. And back then it was pretty standard. I don't know how it is now. But about 15 years ago, after I finally went back to school and finished school, I got a job that actually gave me vacation time. And with this job, you use it or you lose it. You can't cash it in. You can't trade it for anything. It's just strictly you use it or you lose it. You build up a certain amount of time, and past that, you start losing it. So it's an incentive for you to actually take a vacation, take time off. Through the years, I've learned also that you can use it for sick time because they don't differentiate. And I've used a lot of mine for surgeries and that kind of thing. But I would rather be doing something that I like to do. And knowing that when I actually retire, I'm not going to have the income that I have now, the question for me and for many others that I have been thinking about this is now's a good time to take vacation. But I want to save my money for retirement. And I want to have savings. I want to be able to pay my bills. I want to be able to do all these things. Everything is coming at you at once. So I came up with a couple of different scenarios, and I've used both. The first one is use a credit card and pay for your vacation, and then pay it off later. And that's what most people do. I've done that in the past, and generally what I have done is I would pay for any kind of travel like airlines or hotels, that kind of thing, with a credit card ahead of time, and then take some cash with me for incidentals and gas and that kind of stuff. Or split the cost with someone else and reduce the cost. And I've done that. The other thing is to save your change. And I started doing this in January. I've got about $300 saved so far. I saved my ones, my fives, and all my change. I've got a significant amount of quarters. I haven't counted them lately, but it's probably $60 or $70 worth. I've got about $100 in ones and about $200 in fives. And basically, anytime I go shopping and I spend money, cash money, I take the change. When I come home, I take all the change out, the fives, the ones, the quarters, the other stuff, and I put it away. And for me, that is going towards a vacation that I'm planning for next year. I'm also using a credit card that gives me flight points. And so when I buy gas or a major purchase that I know I'm going to pay off within a couple of months or so, it gives me flight points. So whenever I go to take my vacation next year, when I plan my vacation, I'm going to have the points towards the flight bill. Because, flying is not cheap. And usually flying in hotel is usually your biggest expense. So, do you take a vacation or do you not take a vacation? Do you just take time off and hang out around the house, clean house and stuff like that? Well, at first I thought, I don't have the money to save for a vacation. I'm trying to get my retirement going. I'm trying to save my money. I'm trying to pay off my bills. But the thing about taking a vacation and really doing something different is that when you're still working and you have the time and you have the money and you take a vacation, you get to see the things that you want to see. You get to do the things that you want to do. Once you retire, you may not have that money. Your income is going to be drastically reduced. And it's going to be really hard to repay those credit cards. It's going to be really hard to save any cash. And normally the credit cards and the cash are going to go for things like replacing your refrigerator when it goes out, or fixing your car, or getting new eyeglasses, or getting dental work done. And there's a lot of things that you don't really think about when you're on that track. And this has been something that I've been thinking about, and I hope that this helps some. If you got any questions, please put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. I'm not an expert by no means, but I don't have a big retirement saved, and I do have a mortgage and a car payment and all those things just like most other people, and I'm trying to get ready for my retirement within about 10 years or so. And I think it's important for people that are in this situation to know that there are other people out there in the same situation, and that we are more than willing to help in any way that we can. I can't send people money, but I can give you ideas. And if you have any questions about budgeting and all that, you can go back to my other videos. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thanks.